Hello, what is your name and what is your project about?
My name is Morley, and my project sought to find the presence of ether using an interferometer.
What were you guys trying to do or find?
Ether is a substance that is believed to fill empty space. Um, Waves need a medium to move through the same way like sound waves move in water. Um, Light waves need a medium to move through air. So it is believed that there must be a substance that fills the air, and we believe that this medium is ether. Um, An interferometer works by shining a beam of light into a mirror that is partially coated with silver. When the beam of light hits this mirror that's partially coated with silver, it breaks into two parts, and then both of these two parts are then reflected back together by the mirrors, and we observe the interference patterns of the recombined beams of light to detect changes in speed. And changes in speed would provide evidence that ether exists in the atmosphere.
Where did the project or experiment occur?
This project occurred at Case Western Reserve University in Cleveland, Ohio in 1887. Me and my partner both do research and teach at Case Western Reserve University. This is also where I conducted extensive chemistry research, and I teach mostly chemistry classes, whereas Dr. Michelson's specialty is mainly physics.
What other significant events were happening around the world at the time?
Well, shortly after our experiment occurred in 1887, in 1905, Albert Einstein created his theory of special relativity based on insights provided by our results.
Who else was involved in the project?
My partner, Albert A. Michelson, whom the project is also named after, developed the interferometer used to conduct the experiment. He, as I said earlier, also taught at the same university that I work at.
What was your role in the project?
Since I calculated the most accurate measurement of the atomic weight of oxygen, and I have much experience taking precise measurements and calibrating machinery through that work, perhaps one of my biggest roles was monitoring the precision of our speed of light measurements. Obviously, the accuracy of those measurements were very, what's the word I'm looking for? Important towards our results, since we decided that there were no changes detected. We had to determine a level of significance that the changes of light could vary.
What impact did your project have on the physics community?
Our null results led to the Irish physicist George Francis Fitzgerald to create the Fitzgerald-Lorentz contraction. This accounts for our null results by saying that all moving objects were foreshortened in the direction of their motion, and this idea was based on the way electromagnetic forces were known to be affected by motion. Other scientists used our results to conclude the non-existence of ether, and scientists like Fitzgerald and Einstein used our research to develop their theories and ideas.
What were the results of the project?
Our results did not prove the existence of ether, since there were no changes in wind speed detected by the interferometer. Our experiment ended up being one of the most famous failed experiments to date. Our null results had an extremely large impact on the physics community, leading many to question the null results and use the null results as evidence for new theories.